Hello, everybody. This is Lumina. Welcome to my daily podcast in November, live with Lumina. I'm so happy to connect with you all, both live and on the replay. Today is Q&A, and I just want to show you that there is no such thing as time, okay? Time is here and every place is now. So even if you are on the replay, you can still ask me a live question now, even if you didn't submit it. So close your eyes and let us just settle into the space. Okay, closing your eyes, dropping into your heart center. And let's take 3 deep breaths together. Just coming into your body, releasing absolutely everything that has come before now. And just dropping into your body, into the space. 3 deep breaths with your body. Inhaling and exhaling. Again, inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Beautiful. Imagining a cord of light extending from the bottom chakra, the root chakra, the base of your spine, all the way down your legs and feet, into straight down into the heart center, Mother Earth, the true heart center, Mother Earth. Feeling yourself being pulled down. Mother Earth is holding you. Beautiful. And then connecting all the way up the top of your head, imagining a golden cord of light connecting you with your I Am Presence, your soul star, your guiding light, your true north, coming into alignment, bringing both the cords from the heavens and the earth into your heart and expanding your heart space, setting an intention that you have a crystalline, pure, golden sphere of protective light around you in all directions, space, and aspects of time. Poropa na atata mana atatarakai kashikikono amanatatai. Only the highest energy that is in alignment with your highest and greatest good and is in alignment with the person, the version of you, your energetic signature that you are stepping into in your soul mastery, your soul growth, your soul sovereignty, your soul embodiment, and your soul illumination. In connecting now with Source, God Universe, and all calling in all of your guides of the highest frequency of love and light that you personally connect with and resonate with and align with, to be present with you on this call, this 1 hour of time that you are taking out of your day. Your presence is required. And just noticing how you feel and setting an intention for this time that we are sharing together. My name is Lumina. This is a Starseed School of Light. These are teachings from the Vega Mystery School. And I would like you to now set an intention, like, what are your questions? And I would like you to beam them to me now. What is it that you wish to know? What is it that you wish to hear? What is your soul asking to receive right now from me in this space? And even if you are watching from the future, I'm receiving that now, because we are quantum, multi-dimensional beings of light, and I'm receiving that information now. Shampona tata manakai tata rashimini ina atatarakai. This is protected space. I'm creating a sacred bubble of light. Super easy. I invite you to do this in any way that resonates with you. Intention is absolutely everything. Porokamana atatarakai. Beautiful. And opening your eyes and being present. My name is Lumina, Marla Lumina. And today is the Q&A. And I'm so excited. We're going to work on a multi-dimensional level. And I'm going to show you how I work. So I'm going to draw a code. This is my template. So it's blank. So I'm going to show you how I work. This is how I do my sessions currently. They're always changing. So I'm going to draw a code for you. My intention today is to channel a light language, sacred geometry, color ray code that is for the collective's highest and greatest good for today. And then we're going to play and see what comes through. And this is how I'm doing my Q&A today. Past, present, and future. It's all absolutely awesome. This is how I do my sessions. The code is the reading. So I tuned in and I opened my Akashic records. So the Akashic records are open. And I don't know if you'll feel a difference today, just being in the field of the Akashic records. These are my records and I'm channeling a code for the collective. Whoever is tuned in right now in this now moment. Present, past, future, live, replay. It's all good. I feel you. I see a whole lot of people tuning in and receiving these codes. Now, I'm also being guided to show you or to tell you it is raining today. So I'm going to start with the color blue. And as I'm talking, and I want you to tune into rain, the energy of rain. So rain, that's what's getting my attention right now is rain. Rain, cleansing, purifying, sacred water, flow. No two raindrops are the same. I went out and I was taking out my gardening because I didn't finish the job. I took out all the weeds and the little prickly thorns and the wheelbarrow this morning. It was raining because I needed to clear what I'm being shown with the pathway of the energy right now is that it's clearing. So when I cleaned my garden, I had piled all these little thorny friends. I cleared a space. It's not done by any means. It took a long time to manifest that. Rough garden, natural organic garden. And it's going to take some time to clean up. It's going to go in stages like we're an onion, we're peeling the layers off, right? And and I had piled all of that together, but I left it there because it was hot that day and it was sunny and I was tired and all this stuff. So today in the rain, I said, it's time to go because feng shui, like the energy, it was blocked. The water, it cannot flow. It was being blocked. So it's coming through. It's very strong. Why did I do that this morning? Before it's the way the rain falls in Fethiye is that it's like torrential downpour. And it's crazy, like if you don't have things tied down, they're gone. And then it's like a hurricane, kind of a tornado. I mean, I've never really lived. I'm from California. We have earthquakes, but we don't really have tornadoes or hurricanes. But it's like that. It's just this downpour, and then it's gone. And then 2 hours later, it's like summer again. You wouldn't ever possibly understand that there was rain. I mean, yesterday people are still swimming in the sea here, and it is time date Friday, November 7th, 2025. Still summer here, people are still swimming, but today it is raining, and it's supposed to be sunny tomorrow. So this rain, like this pathway, it was blocked. So that's what's coming up in this reading today. This is for you, I'm talking to you. What is it in your life that is you're blocking? When you think about all the abundance, the things that you're trying to call in to your life, what's blocking you? And it's usually something that we've created, that we've blocked it. I cleaned up all the weeds and I left a huge mountain of them, and it was fascinating how fast Mother Earth is working. Like, these are little thorns, and I had my gloves on, but they're still trying to hook into my clothes. I had my favorite fuzzy sweatshirt on. It was not gardening clothes. But the roots, the prickly vines that were still in the ground had grown to the pile I had piled up, and it was like already connected. I didn't want to leave. I had to convince it. I said, I'm going to move you to your new home. Sorry, I'm shaking. I'm trying out a new stand for my laptop. So I had to like trim them again and detach. And it's showing what's coming through right now, is it's showing me that the roots, like our roots can really go down everywhere we are. And even though I had gathered up all those thorns and prickly weeds, vines, if you will, and put them in a little pile. It was like a little pyramid of earth that I made 2 days ago, because I wasn't even guided to do that. I needed to do it today. It had already attached with the ones that were growing there. It was like, we're not leaving. You have to make a choice. I'm clearing this out. I'm creating space. And again, like, we live in this polarity. We live in a world like, I cannot truly appreciate. This is shaking. Let me just ground for a minute. I cannot truly appreciate the freedom if I don't truly appreciate the opposite of being confined like this prison with the thorny, prickly leaves. I mean, they're all these little needles. I had my protective gloves, but they still, like, some of them, the little thorns could even go into the prickly, into the gloves. So I felt a few of them. But everything is alive, and I asked nicely, like, please, can we go easily and joyfully? You can do that energetically as you're pulling out the roots from all of the negative patterns and negative core consciousness and, negative thoughts, all of the things that you've been doing your whole life. You ask, like, it's a co-creation. Okay, it's gentle, it's loving, like, you can tune in. So I tuned into the energy of the vines, and I said, please, can you uproot with easefulness, benevolence, with love. And so then I was able to just pick them up and put them in the wheelbarrow, and then I put them in the place where they'll be picked up by the lovely people who come around with their truck, and then they pick up all the trees and the clipping. This is the time where people were in fall. And before the rains really start in earnest, it's shaking. Before everything that comes up is part of the reading, right? So I'll come back to that. Everything that comes into our awareness, there's always a message. So this is shaking. It's reminding me, we're working with the water element today. So it's reminding me of being on a boat, and I get hyper motion sickness. And then at the same time, I can remember lifetimes where I've been whales, dolphins, probably lots of fish, octopus, they're showing me, swordfish, they're showing me. I love it. Mermaids, like lots of mermaids. I've been a mermaid, Mintaka and Sirius B and Lemuria, to name a few, Atlantis. I am a mermaid. This is my mermaid hair, right? My Halloween costume. It's just me being a mermaid. I have a mermaid tattoo. It's my only one and only tattoo. This is causing me, but why is it in this lifetime? I'm seasick, right? When you dive into the Akashic records, you can you can find out about anything. It's the data, it's like AI, but it's soul records. AI cannot tap into the soul records, but if you have a desire and you have the keys and codes and the frequency and the pure intention, the gatekeepers will let you in. This is my soul's work, and I've been doing this a long time. It's like breathing in here. I love to be in here. So, and we're on multiple dimensions, space, and aspects of time, right? So on one level, my human, I am super hyper motion sickness. My mother is like that. You know, my children get like that. And at the same time, I've been a dolphin. So, and a mermaid, like and water, like I've been all of the elements. That's why I know them so well. I've been all of the colors and all the elements. And slowly, you know, it's on a need to know basis. So slowly, I'm being shown all the stuff that I need to know. Because I'm just channeling, I'm just bringing through the keys, codes, and portals that you guys can step into and remembering. And again, I invite you with this whole series to draw along with me. Take notes, draw. They're encoded information. Watch the replay as much as you want, but you're all getting the information, you know, subconsciously. It's like you're breathing it into your skin, right? So water. I was on a boat trip a couple years ago, and I was getting really seasick, and I just went into the water. I said, this is ridiculous. Like, I've been a mermaid. And so I kind of commanded my body to remember that and connect with the version of myself that is a mermaid, because mermaids don't get seasick. I said, I'm not having it. Like, thank you for the experience. And part of being seasick is like the imbalance. Like I just saw a post this morning about topsy-turvy. Elizabeth Aketa's healing, she wrote about how we're going through like a topsy-turvy time. It's 100%, it's all inverted. Everything that is complicated, right? Like, it's the easy stuff that is the importance, and the complicated things is all the distraction. Life is easy. The answer is always love. Everything important is easy. And I always imagine like trees. Like, I always imagine like the world is inverted. So like the roots of the trees are actually like the tops. And we're on the bottom. And how does our parallel, like there's a version of me that's like under the earth, and you know, like we have these roots and wings and all kinds of stuff. Like, it's mind bending, right? And we're slowly remembering all of it. I just talked myself out of it. Like, the mind is so powerful. I said, you know what? I'm not having it. I'm gonna be on this boat trip. It was like I hadn't done anything fun. Or for myself, like when, you know, when my kids were really, really little, and then my daughter started preschool, and then I had time and I went on a boat trip with some friends, and I got sick, and I forgot that I'm motion sickness. And I was in the water. I swam over to the rocks in Turkey, like where I live. It's the Mediterranean Sea, Turkish turquoise coast. People come here to go on boat trips. I'm not having it. I live here. So I was in the water, and then I went over and I touched some rocks, and I just connected to the Mother Earth. I connected with the waters. I connected with the version of myself in mastery that is a mermaid, like right now on the planet. So in Lemuria, not off world, like Sirius but on the planet. Like I've been on the earth and I did this whole transformation and then I was fine. It's like, why are we like this? Everything's going like this. And I've had a really challenging, difficult, adventurous journey healing, where it's like, where am I? What's going on? Because I work in a very high frequency. Like I'm always out here and it's really difficult for me to anchor and ground. And that's like not having the equilibrium. And that's why the amount of light being poured down onto the planet is unprecedented. We've never been in a field of this much light that we're all collectively tuning into. There are, like Pam Gregory, if you don't know her, follow her. She is like an astrology queen. Love her. She just made a post yesterday about the comets. Like not only is there Three-Eye Atlas, but there is, I forgot all their names. There's a comet Swan, and there's another one. They're all here right now. Our galactic friends, visitors, the interstellar objects, and all like the last few days we've had X-class flares, M-class flares. You know what? I don't even notice it anymore. It used to be we could have one M-class flare a few years ago and it would just rock your world for like a week. Okay, I'm so energy sensitive that I would, but it's like at that time you don't know what's going on. I don't follow the news. I haven't watched the news in years, right? My news, I go on, I'm like, what's going on? If I'm so energy sensitive, if something is affecting me, I guarantee it's a collective thing. So I feel I work with the collective. I'm Rainbow Mandala Love. I'm like this octopus. I'm this benevolent octopus. I'm just this energy, and I like a spider. It's just my energy is huge. And so I'm feeling all of this stuff. Now we can have a better understanding. Like I could go online. I'm like, oh yeah, there were 3 X-class flares and 5 M-class flares. Of course, that's why I was just knocked out and completely like you can't open your eyes, like a train rolled over you, exhausted. But instead of the last few years when I was experiencing that with long-term COVID, it's now a matter of 3 hours. It's just, we have so much support. Just, it's so quick, lightning fast, but you need to be grounded. So when I was like this in the water and just, there's still the earth, still you can always connect with the true heart center of Mother Earth. I hope I'm not making you dizzy because it's shaking. I'm on my bed and it's like this little stand and it's going like this. It's making me dizzy. If you have vertigo, which is funny, like what I drawn of the code so far. If you have vertigo, it's like just find your center. It's all about finding balance. So I don't know who needs to hear this, but find your balance, find your center. And it's no matter what is going on around you. You find, it's just like, I'm trying to see if I can navigate it. I'm just seeing like we're in this huge storm. The chaos is undeniable that's going on around us. But as we become pillars of light, confident in who we are, what our mission is, why we are here, it's not personal. It is nothing to do with you. You haven't, I'm talking to you, Mother Bear coming out. The Queen is coming out. It's your responsibility to be you. That's all you have to do. You want to know why you're here? To be you. You want to know what to do? Be you. You want to know who to be? Be you. There is nobody more qualified than you to be you. And we need you. I feel like I'm enrolling you. Yeah, this is a spiritual war. I am your queen and I'm ordering you to be you. Right? How simple is that? That's all we have to do. And why is it so difficult to be us? I want to show you the code I drew so far. Right? It's like this reminds me the eye of the storm. It's showing me the spiral, like the back of my necklace my friend Susan made for me. Hi, Susan. We did a Reiki trade. I taught her Reiki. She made this amazing with my Larmar, which is water, and spiral. It looks exactly the same. Spirals are one of my main symbols besides the circle. So this reminds me of like the water going down the drain. That's what it's showing me right now. What do you see when you tune in? So the spiral going down the drain, just let it drain. Let all the stuff you don't need anymore, let it go down the drain. It's moving, right? The water, the flow, it's constantly moving. It's going down the drain. It's being released. Let it. You don't need it where you're going. And at the same time, this is a storm, right? You are, I do these in colored pencil, my Primsicolor. They're the best. The pigment is the best. You are the center of the storm. The whole storm is raging around you. Find your center, find your calm, find your peace. Be the peace that you wish to see in the world around you. You are the peace. This is a spiritual war we're in, but the war is, it's, what did they sing? It's like, remember who you are. Be you. That's how we win. That's how we are. That's the thing, is we're so flippin' distracted. We're looking here, we're looking there, like this, like whatever the powers that were, are programming. Like, just turn off the TV, walk away. You don't have to throw the TV away. Just become into mastery with who you are. Know your limits. Set boundaries. You know, set a timer. Like, limit yourself. I'm working on timers. I started this podcast 5 minutes late. I was waiting because the call to prayer went on, which is sound healing. I said, I'm just going to wait. And during that time, it was just 5 minutes. You guys, this doesn't have to take a long time. 5 minutes. You guys, the sun is coming out, right? Oh my gosh. I swear, everything is divine. You know, I almost went to the mall today. I had some shopping to do in the morning, even though my guidance is like, no, 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 I'm doing this at 12. My kids go to school at 9. I have the 3 hours to be in the space of receiving the information. Going to the mall is a little bit of a distraction, right? And of course, I always take longer. And so what happened? It was the torrential downpour. Seriously, just so I didn't go. And then I just sat in silence in my home. I love it. Just listening to the rain. I took out the weeds. I couldn't have been more joyful. If I tried. I was just like a little kid. I was like, it was so funny. People were watching me. I had the wheelbarrow and I was like taking the weeds. And I was getting rid of them, and it's like pouring rain on me. I was like, but I have to do this now. And I was loving it, just letting the rain fall on my face like water. Water is memory. Water is life. If you have toxic water, believe you me, you are a master king and queen, like manifester. You can program it. It's a crystal. It's crystalline water. It's the simple, I'm telling you, it's all free. You hold a glass of water before you drink. And you activate it with love, purity, like, oh my God, the sun is coming. I kid you not. I know I can feel there's a rainbow. I can feel it. The cloud, the sky is gray and then it's sunny. The sun will come out tomorrow. Nothing lasts, you guys. We started in rain. I'm hearing the bird. Just listen. What do you hear in the world around you in this moment? I hear birds. Just take 3 deep breaths and just listen to the world around you. I can hear the sun singing. I'm looking at the clouds. I don't know if you can, that's my room. I can hear the clouds. I can hear the birds. Remember the first transmission was about sound healing. And right before this call at 12 was the sound healing of the call to prayer, which changes every day because of the time is following the time. The silence. What colors do you hear right now? For me, the silence is like this pale blue. And they're telling me it's like the tone of C. So if some of you have musical instruments, you can press C. I can feel a rainbow materializing outside. I know it's there. I can feel the colors come online. It's like a rainbow to me is like the angels are singing. It's an angelic light. I can feel the unicorns and the dragons like flying around, the birds. Can you feel any of that? Be present. In our human body, we are being guided to be fully present. Feel everything. And you know what? It just passes in 3 seconds or 3 minutes tops. It's when you struggle or you go into your mind, like, let me analyze, let me think about it, like, let me psychoanalyze, let me, what is it like? I forget that word, but you're like decompressing it. No. Just feel it. You know, it's like an animal. They get into a fight and then they just shake it off and then they're good. The sun is out, you guys. So even if you're in the dark night of your soul, or after like 10 of those or 1,000 of them, like I've lost count over the years, just feel it all because you chose this. Your higher self has the bird's eye soul eye perspective. Why you're experiencing what you're experiencing when you're experiencing. Don't go looking for it. I made the mistake once. I'm like, when I first heard about shadow work many years ago, I was like, ooh, I want to experience that because I love learning. So I went looking for it. I set an intention. I want to feel shadow work. Believe you me, it was not fun. Crying, and it was like, oh yeah, don't go looking for it. It will just arise when you are ready in the space to meet it, to greet it. It is a friend. We are shadow and light. We are all of it. The rain, wow, it's so incredible. If you can stay in the center of your storm, the whole world will shift around you. The whole world is going, that's how powerful we are. That's showing. The whole world is going to shift and to mold itself around you. That's how powerful you are. That's the cyclone. What else do you see? Like, that's how much information I get when I do these readings. That's just a little squiggly line that matches my spiral. Same colors even. Isn't that fascinating? And yet it's multifaceted, multidimensional layers. And the energy shifted. Bruce Lee is coming through. Be like water. Be like water. So this is a water frequency. How can you be like water in your life? How can you allow? What does water mean to you? Right now, I would love to hear from you. When you think about water, what does that mean to you? Water, what's coming to me, and I would love to hear what, and since if you're on the replay, just beam your information to me so I can hear it and I'll share. So I'm hearing in the field, water is flow, water is freedom. Somebody showing me like the rapids. Somebody else is showing me waterfall. They had a beautiful, like Guatemala in particular. There's some waterfalls over there. Someone is showing me swimming for the first time as a baby. I'm feeling water. Like, what are your memories of water? Drowning, almost drowning. Past lives was drowning. Yeah, when I went, and this is how powerful the records are. I did a reading for myself because I was really curious after that experience I had a few years ago where I was really sick on the boat. I said, this is unacceptable. Like, you know, my husband loves going on boats and I want to go do that with him. And I'm seasick. It's unacceptable. So I was curious. Once you know how to read the Akashic records, which anyone can learn, by the way, Linda Howe, Howe, I believe, just go online. You can get them from the library, like books. Like she's teaching her process, how to open the Akashic records. So you can learn on your own. I highly recommend learning from a teacher. My teacher was Dina, and I always pronounce her name. Forgive me, Sandorinio. I can post her information. That was my teacher that I learned. She does these on-demand courses. And I took a class from Galactic Akashic Records from Debbie Solaris. And one of my really, really close, like amazing, awesome, most beautiful friends, Maria Elena Mexia, she's teaching the most phenomenal Akashic Records courses. She just wrote a book about the archangels. She is launching her book right now into the world. It's in Spanish in the moment, but I can't wait to read it in English. So I'm going to share her link. Those are like 3 people I would totally recommend. You know, I'm going to share my resources. Because I think like referrals are really important and sharing the love and connecting with people. Like she's awesome. Like Maria is teaching people not only how to access the records, she was doing these courses live and teaching about healing in the records. Like there's just so much. Anyway, I'm going to share those 3 links. In fact, I could probably write that down, because then I'll forget to share it. Okay, just wrote Akashic links. And now I got distracted because I just love connecting people. I want to, let me see what's important. What was I saying? Parata Manakai. It's 12:44. This is exactly why I do 3-hour readings, because it's the art and it's talking and it's the energy, most importantly. And it is my greatest joy. And I love it. And I'm good at it. This is where we are now. This image is, I'll come back to it if it's important in any case. This is reminding me of when you throw a pebble in a still lake, the ripples, the circle. This is showing me sound frequency with water. And I wanted to talk, so that's important part. One of you is talking about that. One of you I'm talking to. It's about the sound healing frequencies of water, using water. not just the sound healing with like a singing bowl or a crystal bowl, but using water in your healing work. I'm talking to you, and I would love it if you in the comments tell me if any of the things I'm talking about is you. It's lovely to hear the confirmation, and it just shows about the magic. It's just I'm so excited. I'm totally into my Q&As like this on Fridays all the time. This is so exciting. And I had no idea when I got on I was going to do this. And I'll probably go over an hour because it's like when the code is done, the code is done. That's when the transmission's over. So I'm asking the guides to just let's bend space and time so we get all the information into this hour. Okay, so I'm going to ask for their work because I'm not really good with linear time. I work in quantum time all the time. Let me just focus. And they're saying again, I can just focus. I'm going to do a center dot. Focus on the center dot. Okay. So when I look at this, I'm seeing these rings. Oh, okay. I remember. Thank you. So why I was talking about when I learned the galactic record. So you can fish for somebody, right? Or you can teach them how to fish. So I am hands-on, like just learn. If you're drawn to this, you don't need to pay somebody to do that. Learn it yourself. Now you can read a book from Linda Howe about how to access the Akashic records. But I have found like with Reiki, when I took a class with Dina and the way Maria Elena is doing her classes, it's an activation, right? So it's like you can, like with the Reiki, I explain like, because I've taught Reiki since 2007, right? A couple years, almost 20 years. So I had time, one goodness. So you're wired for that, but you don't know where the light switch is. So it's like the Reiki master, Akashic records teacher, master teacher will connect you. It's like hooking up the wire and then your lights go on, right? They're just showing you the way. It's an activation. It's an initiation. So yes, you can learn from Linda how she's teaching in sacred prayer to access the records. But if you do that, I also invite you to take a class. It doesn't have to be in person, although that's pure magic. I invite you to learn from a teacher with an activation. So find what resonates. Look at people's pictures. Like I always think of this stuff as like soul records, soul contracts. You know, so I'm always contracted to learn with certain people. So back to my story. So then I was, which is the whole point. So as I can access my soul's records, which is all my whole soul's journey, past, present, future, parallel lifetime. And I was like, WTF, like, why am I seasick? You know, why did that get my attention? What can you show me? How can I apply that to my life right now? Like, you know, what good is this information? Like, what's going on? So then I saw a lifetime where I saw a couple, like, I saw a lifetime where I was a ship's captain, a pirate ship's captain. Like Pirates of the Caribbean style, like badass kind of. And I was like a good captain, you know, but I was around a lot of baddies and I got overthrown. What do you call that? Mutiny. There was a mutiny on board. Like what is he saying? Like my ship's captain wanted the power. He was very corrupt and greedy. That's what's coming through. Because again, like I'm in my records, right? So he was very greedy. We had a couple what do you call them, like cases, no, treasure chest. This is like Treasure Island vibes. So we were collecting treasure, right? And it was like for the Queen of England. I was very like righteous, like really good hearted, like good Like I was an incorruptible, right? But this captain was not like that. And so they ended up overthrowing me. Mutiny, they wanted the riches. They literally threw me overboard. And I died at sea. There was like a sea monster I'm being shown. I literally died at sea, right? So that was one lifetime. Another lifetime, I drowned in water. Puroto mana atatarakai. I'm seeing a lifetime, which I didn't even know until I'm doing this with you live, where I lived on an island in the South Pacific. Very peaceful life, beautiful. But we had boats, and it was like a huge, like a Moana vibe, okay? You know, the cartoon animation, like huge, raging. I love island life. So yeah, this is like the South Pacific vibe. So I'm like on a boat, like this huge torrential storm with my kids, like my husband, and yeah, we didn't make it. The huge wind, like sail burst, um, and I drowned at sea. And there's another lifetime that's coming through right now for me. Another story of betrayal on earth where I was literally like somebody put my head like in the toilet and I drowned. Yeah, so that's what WTF. Those are just 3 examples, right? You get the idea. There's probably 100 different examples, you know, because and I'm not attached to any of it, okay? It's just about information. Akashic records are about your soul's library, and I experience it as frequency when I open people's records. I see the color. So for me, obviously, it's blue, right? And I still am only this far. I'm going to go over, obviously, a little bit, probably 15 minutes. I need a little bit more time and space to complete this. And that's why you can feel like the energy, like how can you cram that into an hour? Because we're just getting started. But no, I'll just go like 15 more minutes on top of the 8 minutes that I still have. I'm going to talk a little bit more because I want to just show you what's possible with the records, the way that I work with them. Right? So anyways, I get the information and then I could go, okay, that's interesting. Like, what do I do with it? Right? And so then you're taking like you just start to integrate like why out of all the millions of lifetimes, why did that come to my awareness? What is the message? How can I heal? Like whatever it is, it's affecting me now. That's what you want to know. Like, how can I change my life now? Like I can take that message, that medicine, that information from that lifetime that I've lived, that I'm living right now, and how is it going to benefit me now? Right? So this is how we can start to clear traumas. We can start to hear the patterns, you know, we can start to heal and hear how we can become better versions of ourselves. This is how we remember our mastery and remember our power, remember our life. So you can find out these stories, you know, and I see them all at the same time, right? And they all overlap. There's like, if something is happening to you, good or bad, I guarantee that it's happened in so many of your other lifetimes. You are like this culmination. You're this puzzle. You're like a master. And I don't really focus so much on the healings or the traumas. Like I focus on the light. We're all of it. But my intention is always like, how can this serve me? Like you find this information, it's not voyeurism, right? It's not like, oh, I was Queen Cleopatra or whatever. You're like, oh, yes. how can this information, you can tune into like Queen Cleopatra's energy. Like, what is that frequency? It's a frequency, right? Like, not everybody has been Queen Cleopatra, clearly, but we can learn from her, like the soul frequency of that. It's a resonance, it's an energy, it's keys and codes and templates. Like, how can I step into a life where I am not seasick, where I don't have fear of going into water, where I know I'm held in the womb? Like, now I'm seeing myself like just surrendering into the water. I'm just floating. My favorite thing when I swim is just to do this, like to float, because it's a way for me just to surrender and sink and dissolve and to be in the world, not of the world, but to really feel like, because water is so dense on this planet at this time, right? So when I'm in water, I'm actually feeling it, where in the air, you don't really feel it, right? So it's like, it's just phenomenal. Like, you're in the water and you're just sinking, connecting. You can actually feel like you can move and surrender. Water, they're saying, is emotion, feeling. What are you scared to feel right now? What are you ignoring? Okay, I'm going to draw a little bit more, some more layers, concentric circles. Water is, so somebody needs to hear, it's like water power. The sun is out, you guys. It's amazing. Listen, surrender, feel. What is your emotion? What is your emotions? The world right now is crazy. It has to be, because we're unraveling all of the stuff, all of the programs, all of the things. We're unraveling it all. And we're becoming. We are taking away, we're cleaning the dirt from the dirty stained glass window. This stained glass window is exquisitely beautiful, but nobody can see it because it's dirty. Clean. The water is cleansing. Take a shower with intention. You go, you don't need this fancy stuff. Just your intention alone. This is how we bring back the magic and the miracles and the mastery, which is the whole point of this podcast. These transmissions are about that. We're bringing back the magic, the miracles, and the mastery. Okay? What are you stepping into right now that you're afraid of? Fear. Feel the fear and do it anyways. I absolutely am having the time of my life. This is going to be quantum. I'm calling this Friday series. I'm going to do this on Fridays. Quantum multidimensional Q&A, Akashic record, something like that. Okay, so, and again, I would love to hear. This is so fun. So now it looks like this. So it's like the rings in a water. Like if you throw a stone, it's always these perfect circles. The vibration. Oh, there's a couple other things I wanted to talk about. Right? You're holding the water, your frequency, right? I invite you, if you don't know Masaru Emoto, if you don't know his work, the language of water, the frequency of water, the power, the vibrational field of water. I mean, he would literally program a glass of water. Like he would do these experiments. He's like the grandfather of this that we know. He's not alive, but some people channel him and they connect with the spirit. He is, yeah, like the grandfather of water, I'm being told. So Masaru, he would just have like a little piece of paper on a glass of water and would say happiness, and another one said war, anger, joy, like all of these different frequencies. And then he would take pictures of them. He would look at them under the microscope. He would document, like his work is legendary. And then you want to know the quantum next level of Masaru Emoto's work is Veda Austin, Veda Austin. And she is like a queen water whisperer. And her work is next level extraordinary. She took Masaru Emoto's work and she times it by 1,000,000. So she basically has a system. I have her book when it came, and she made a book, which I'm so excited about. And she teaches her process. She has a process called, I forgot what it's called, but it's basically she teaches you how to freeze water. So she does all these experiments, like she's a scientist and a teacher and experiments, researcher, and now author. So she basically, her process is she's doing like what he did, Masaru Emoto did, and she like she'll put some water in a petri dish and she'll hold, maybe she'll think of something, just thinking about it, or she'll put like water. Oh, that's what I'm going to show you. This is like a petri dish. Okay, let me show you. Like it looks like this. So like imagine this is a petri dish. So she's putting the water, like here's the water in a petri dish, and then she's either singing or playing music or holding it or putting a picture underneath it. Something like that. Anyways, it could be thought, because it's, it's psychic, it's feeling, it could be sound, it could be a word, whatever. And then she freezes it like for a few seconds, and then she takes pictures of it, or a few minutes. I don't really know. I haven't really like looked at her process or started. Have you had experience doing it? She has documented case, like thousands of students around the world, and they send her pictures, and it will always, water holds energy. It's like a crystal. It's crystalline. Our water it's yeah, it's like not H2O, but H3O. It's holding, what is the water saying? This is the petri. It's holding memory, crystalline memory. And it's just fascinating. And sometimes like literally it looks like the thing. Like if she's holding a picture of a flower and freezes it, the water will shape like a flower. It is next level, just amazing. And I just talked about a flower, so I'm going to make flower petal on my code. So water is life. What does water mean to you right now? How are you experiencing? What are the kinds of water? What water makes you happy? What water makes you sad? This is clearly a water transmission. Poroto manaata ratai kana ashini ini inatai konoba parata taratai. Again, this is a collective reading. There's places on the planet right now that are crying. Imagine the war zones. Imagine people dying, grief. Imagine flooding, even drought, which is the opposite of water. It's like a water flower. Reminds me, it's telling me like a water lily. It's an eye. Somebody's looking at you. What do you get when you look at that? I'm gonna just move on. Shiriti tada tata mana atai. Water. And then the storm ends. The rainbow comes out like Noah's Ark. You see the dove flying. 40 days. A flood resets. Everything comes to an end and everything begins. It's a circle. Life is circle, never ending, never beginning. What circles in your life are you starting and are you ending? The wheel of life keeps turning. It looks like this. Round and round and round. This is a circle water code for healing. It's also like, I'll post the picture, okay? I'll share it. You can print it out. You can use it as a, what do you call it? Like a portal, a template, a charging thing for your water is what it's saying. A charging station. It's simple. Everything is intention. Everything is energy. We do, when I'm going to do my class, my signature class called Activate Your Light, we go through like this with the elements. It's 15, it's 3 months. So 12, I think there's 13. Yeah, because the first one is a light language activation. I activate your light language, and then we go through the 7, we go through the rainbow, the 7 chakras, and then the 4 elements. So 13, which is a sacred number of the goddess. I love it. So I think it's in the spring. I'm going to do that. Until then, and it'll be live once a week. So if you're enjoying this, there's a lot more to come. So excited. I love it. I love being live. I love connecting with people, and I love groups more than anything. I'm in a lot of groups right now. And I love space. When I do soul activation codes, this is what my illuminated soul readings are like. It's the code that I'm doing just like this. And my guides keep saying, just show them, because nobody really understands what I'm doing. But I'm doing this. I'm talking about the code. The code is the reading. And there's so many layers, and you can get, it's a light language code that's infused with the energy, and it's activating, but this is a collective reading. It's going to mean something different to everybody. Right now, this is a wheel. It's showing me the wheel of life, and it keeps turning around and around. And I'm going to add a little green, this green. So I just look, I have my, I have my colored pencil set up here, and I work with the color. It's intuitive and the geometry, and it's what the code is picking the colors, whatever I'm drawn to. And each layer, it's, and sometimes, I might need to sharpen it. There's always information. I love creating like this. My intention is a collective reading today. But imagine like you do this all the time, right? So right now I'm coloring on the 11th. Okay, so today's November 7th. November 11th, the doors are going to close. Like we're opening and closing. November 11th, the doors close for Illuminate. Illuminate is my brand new way that I'm connecting with a group of people. Like I love groups. I'm in a whole bunch of groups right now. My favorite thing about groups is connecting with people, witnessing their transformation and their growth. Celebrating. We need our soul family, and our soul family is not always your birth family or your married family or whatever. We're spread out all over the world, and we're rising, we're waking up, we're connecting. I love Facebook. I don't always want to be only on Facebook. I like Instagram and YouTube, but I love it. Like I live on the other side of the world, and I am so grateful for Zoom, for Facebook, because I get to connect with my friends and family from all over the world, right? And live here. And I love, love, love living in Turkey. My son says it's so boring here, but I say it's very safe. So what do you feel when you're tuning into this? Okay. So I just felt like adding green. You know what? When I look at the color of water, I don't just see like a blue. There's thousands of colors of blue and they're constantly shimmering and changing. And as we raise our frequency with colors, we start to see more. The spectrum opens up and it's expanding, and like what we're able to see and see with our not our third eye. This is our first eye, like our intuition. We're seeing more and more colors. So it might look like this is kind of a blue code, right? So let me show you. This is green, but it's not going to be green for much longer. So in my Illuminate, this is the download I received like not long ago. This is my next level of these readings, because every time I do these soul readings for people, they always last 3 months. And I work with the power, the number of 3. 369, Tesla, if you don't know, the magic of the universe. Okay, and Amanda Ellis did an amazing, she's with Angelic Celestial Colors. She did some amazing channeling a few years back, although it's timeless, about Nikola Tesla. 2 videos in particular, I highly recommend you watch them. And you'll get some idea of the magic of 369. Her work is phenomenal. Shout out to her. Love her. I've been following her a long time. And I have a lot of her sprays. She's color therapist and she makes the most amazing sprays. And I love supporting her with the sprays. And she has YouTube. Like hundreds of videos for free. Like she's amazing. So anyways, my readings are 3 hours long and I'm doing this. So now I added blue. You can see how the colors are changing. What do you feel? We start mixing emotions, right? You're not one thing. You're not just green, you're blue. You're a mix, you're a blend, you're a mosaic, you're artwork. And yet it is still blue overall, the feeling of it. So illuminate. The doors close. In 4 days, we begin our journey. It's amazing, you guys. And it's a 3-month journey. You guys haven't seen anything yet. Like the artwork I'm sharing, I need to share because what's coming is just phenomenal. But first I need to share what I've been doing the last 7 years. So that's part of the mystery school. So I launched Lumina. It's a starseed school of light based on the vegan mystery school teachings that I'm being shown slowly over time. It has to do with what I'm doing. It is ahead of its time, like Nikola Tesla. And now there's so many starseeds, light workers, people working with the light language codes. And I mean, it's becoming mainstream, which is just really cool. Can you imagine ensuring light language like it does Reiki? Like how freaking cool is that, right? Mikao Usui is another M, like Marla is another M, like Masao Imoto is another M. So, and I invite you whenever you watch my videos to do this. You're tuning into the frequency and making art and receiving healing, because it's all healing. It's all the light language. So basically, it's the illuminated soul reading are your Galactic Akashic records readings, like I did in this, where you're learning about your story, your soul story. It's like 3 parts. First, it's like your soul reading, like what part of the galaxy did you first, when you split from source, did you first land in, like your first consciousness. And then we look at maybe your soul family. You know, we look at your powers, gifts, and talents. We look at whatever wants to come through, the colors you work with, the frequencies, your gifts, your soul mission, your soul work, like all of this stuff, right? And then it's weaving in all of the questions that you have. So also, it's like a general reading, a soul reading, like your blueprint. And then it is also answering your questions, which will come through in the first part, which comes through with the soul code that I'm drawing. And you don't even have to tell me your questions. That happens all the time. I said, don't even ask me. You can tell me later. And 100% of the time, like I had when we started, you asked me what your questions, what you wanted to know. It's going to come through because we work on a soul level, a higher it's not a psychic reading. What am I going to do on Tuesday? Akashic records. It's looking at your life from a soul perspective. It's like eagle's eye view of the world to give you perspective from a neutral space. Like when I found out, oh, I was drowned over and over. Okay, I need to work with water. Maybe in another lifetime that manifested that I suppressed my emotions, right? Because water, or I had a lot of fear. Okay, so the code is looking like this. Layers and layers and layers of frequency and healing for this code. It's the collective code of water. Let's see what it wants to say today. So now I'm going to go back. I'm bringing this color. So I was doing that, and then I paint the code on a stone. So you can have not only this picture, but you get like the actual stone, okay? And then this next level is I'm going to do it in a group because I always do it in a group. I always have like, let's say 10 people. I think the last wave was 6 people in July. And they're all connected. They don't know. They're connected with the time I'm doing the readings, with the galactic light, the earth light, the star light. It's all connected. And it's like that's when their soul is ready to receive this information. And that's when they're all connected. And that's when the stars are ready to infuse and imprint the starlight codes. And when the sun is aligned, and. But instead of it just happening, I was guided to intentionally create this chamber, portal, vortex. This is now kind of looking like a vortex of light. Where you step in this portal, it looks like a mirror. This is actually showing me it's a fan. It's showing me it's a fan. It's like, okay, walk through the portal. Here's the invitation. You walk through the portal. And once you're on the inside, it's going to start moving like really fast. It's just an invitation. It's on a pause and it's saying, come, come. It's time to come. It's time. It's inviting you to come and play. Okay. Oh my God, I'm having so much fun. I could do this forever. I am. So, illuminate is a portal of magic, miracles, and mastery. It's 3-month journey starting on 11/11 and finishes on 2/2. There's going to be 4 waves. I may or may not do it after that, but they told me 4 because I work with the galactic clock. So in my galactic astrology chart, I work with the 4 royal stars. I have them in my chart. So we're working with 11/11 is with Antares Stargate. So we're opening, I'm closing it, and it's an incubation, but actually the alignment is like December 2nd. So that's when I'm feeling I'll start the reading. It's a 3-month activation. You guys, we're used to everything being now. It's quick. It's already 1:19. Holy macaroni. We're just going to keep going because the code is done when the code is done. And you can always like pause and come back to it, okay? So we're going to be held within this chamber. of magic, miracles, and mastery from 11:11 until 2:2. And then the next group will be from 2:2 with Fomalhaut until 5:5. And then 5:5 will be Aldebaran until 8:8. And 8:8 until 11:11 will be Regulus. So that's, I'm being shown because I'm stepping into this huge expanded, like I used to just work with the full moons and the new moon cycles. And now, and then it expanded to working with the earth axis of the equinox and solstice. And now I'm being expanded into the galactic cycle of these stars. So I started my homework. So starting on 2:2 with Fomalhaut's activation, I'm going to start painting all of the stars. This is part of the mystery school. But my guide said I cannot even start that until I experience the awareness. So this whole year, starting with 2:2 of 2025, I've been connecting in with that. So I'm just tuning in. Where are the stars? I've been learning about galactic astrology. Julia Balaz, her course, if you're interested, she has an amazing course, Galactic Astrology 101, super affordable, the most amazing community, phenomenal deal. Learning about Galactic Akashic records, learning about all of it. So my actual transmissions are going to be just huge. Right now we look like this. What does this look like? This looks like, now I'm looking down, it's like a hoverboard. It's hovering over water. It's moving, right? This is like moving. I'm feeling the stars. Like if you look at a photographer is looking at stars slowly. I don't know how they do it. They take a picture. That's what it's showing me, stars. They take a picture time lapse. That's what it looks like. It's showing the revolution of the stars. Really cool. It's all different layers and different speeds. It's these light codes are tools, they're technological future, past, present devices. They're really, really, really amazing. So anyways, I'm going to be doing all that. I'm going to bring you all along with me. So we're starting with Illuminate. It starts in 4 days. Come join me. 3 months. It's the investment is $333 US, that you can pay by PayPal. You can do a payment plan, 111. I'm not going to charge you extra for the privilege of that because I hate that. I hate it when people do that. So 111, 111, 111. It's like your reading, which is worth that. This is life-changing stuff. You can get answers to anything. Why you are sick, why you have a pain, why you have a reoccurring pattern, why you have problems, why. You can answer any question in your soul's life that is connected with you. You can ask questions of other people in the context of you, because it's only through your galactic Akashic soul's records, right? So you can ask about partners, past, present, future. You can ask about children, your parents, any relationship, anybody that's connected with you, okay? It's to help you gain insight, clarity, understanding, understanding, to help you live your greatest life, right? To help you be the highest and greatest version of who you came here to be, to help you remember who you are and why you're here, slowly to tell your story. To what happens is when I go into the records and I really understand, I relax. My nervous system relax. I go, oh, I understand. It's not comfortable. I don't really like it, but okay, there it is. You know, I can understand and I relax because we're here for a very short amount of time. We chose, there's no victims. We chose to be here. Oh my God, it's like this galactic light. I just feel my heart is like, can you guys feel the galactic light? It's like the storm never existed. I'm gonna keep going because again, the code is not done. I keep trying to make boundaries and my gods are like, yeah, whatever, just keep going. I apologize for keeping you late. It's your soul's journey. You guys, we all need help, but we all need support. So I'm here, I'm in service. This is my gift. I love it. I'm excited for this portal. Illuminate. This is 2.0. So for that price, that's enough. But what my guides are saying is to be, I'm going to just show you where the code is right now. I'm extending this out a little bit. So they're having me give extra value, which is 3 live calls in the group container. We're going to be on Telegram. I've been on Telegram in 3 different groups the last 2 months, maybe 4. I'm in a whole bunch of groups, but ones that I'm actively working. And I love it because you can share pictures, you can have chats. There could be different groups. It's off of social media. We're going to have our own private Telegram channel. So not only you're going to have your own reading, but you're also going to, we're going to have 3 live calls. And I don't know what that is, but it might be like a group call like this. Like we're going to go through a journey. We're going to answer questions because the group magic, we're not here to do this alone anymore, you guys. We're here to connect with people, to remember, to activate each other. We are all equals. I am not a guru. I'm not a teacher. I'm nobody. I'm nothing. I'm just listening. I'm answering the call and I'm doing what I said I would do. I'm keeping my promise, keeping my commitment. I'm showing up even if nobody shows up because it's not about me. It's about the transmission. It's about the energy. It's about the frequency. So we're going to have 3 live calls once a month. And that is the time to be announced. And that is because it's magic. Because, you know, my clients, they always say, oh, is it over? Even it's 3 hours, right? Oh, it's over so soon. Oh, I want to follow up. So it's a way to help you have follow up. It's a way to help you integrate. It's a way for you to have group support. It's a way to connect with soul family because you answered the call. You said yes, and you stepped up, and so did somebody else, and so did somebody else. So we're working together. And what I'm being shown is that like all the people in the group, I do living oracles. I do community living oracles. You're going to see the galactic. After I finish doing the live with Lumina transmissions, I'm going to switch again to the starting in December 2nd. They're telling me because I'm really holding all the space, but doing one project at a time so I can be like 100%. That's what I'm feeling because it has to do with the galactic alignment. As we're truly stepping into the Antari Stargate, that's when I'm going to move into the Galactic Earth Oracle, which is the 2025. It's a free collective community living oracle. I do them every year. I think it's the 5th one. Different mediums. This is watercolor, like my Oracle of the 44. Which you can see I talked about in one of the previous podcasts. It feels like I've been doing this forever. It's only day 5. It's Friday. I woke up, I said, what am I going to talk about today? I can't stop talking. So we're going to have 3 live calls and we're going to have fun. And we'll just be available. People can chat. I can answer questions. And you're going to have your reading. It's a phenomenal deal. I'm being guided to kind of step away from one-on-one because I'm a projector and I go all in. I don't charge by the hour. I charge by the experience. And one-on-one, I'm here to reach millions of people with my artwork. So my artwork can uplift, inspire, and transform millions of people's lives around the world. And I can't do that one-on-one, but I can do that in groups. I'm going to start teaching classes or just continue. I'm going to start these teachings. I have so many ideas, you guys, and I'm just getting started. So illuminate. The doors close in 4 days on 11/11. And because I'm a California girl at heart, even though I live in Turkey, I'm closing the doors to illuminate on 11/11, November 11th at midnight, at 11:11 p.m. There you go. And not Turkey time. Oh my gosh, I love this code. What are you all getting from this experience? What do you feel from your water transmission? Think about the water in your body. Think about water inside of you. What is it? Blood, sweat, all of your urinary the tracts, your digestive fluids, like your intestinal fluids, blood, sweat, tears, salt water, fresh water. Can you feel the water inside of you? And then bring your awareness outside of you. What water are you tuning into? Outside of you. Okay, we're getting close to done because, you know, of course I'm over time, 30 minutes. The code is gonna the code is gonna be done when the code is gonna be done. But we're getting close. Do any of you guys have any questions before I continue? I'm gonna take half an hour more because it's a reading. I'll figure out how to do it in an hour, you guys. Poto mana atatara kaita shikina atatara kamana atatara kaita chinikin kana amana tatara kai. The gift of water today. Mana ayatatara kai. Think of water blessings. Water is life. What can water teach us today? Have you drank enough water? One of my favorite people I'm connected with right now is Rihanna, and she's teaching about, she has a special place on Facebook you can join. And she is teaching you about magic also, and miracles and manifesting. And she's working with the power of water, charging water. She has an inner group that I'm a part of, the Inner Echelon on Facebook. I'll link her also. Connect with your tribe, you guys, in whatever way that looks for you. But I thought about her because she's, you know, it's like salt, using the mineral, salt water, simple things. She calls it soul. I forget what that means. Solar lights, SOL. You can join her, she'll tell you. I love her. I am so inspired by so many people. I feel like we're all talking about the same thing in different ways. There are how many, let's say 9 billion people on the planet, 9 billion paths back to the heart, back to love, back to light. 9 billion paths of geometry. We're all geometry. We are all angels and elementals. Charge your water, you guys, with intention, with love. Think of it as every time you go into the bath, shower, swimming, floating, soaking, hot springs, river rafting. Do it with sacred reverence. Ask permission. Connect with the water element. Okay, it looks like this right now. It's all drawn by hand. It's not in the center. I just kind of started because I'm doing it live. And then at some point, I hope to paint all these. I just love them. This is sort of like the download, right? The original sketch, but then this is colored pencil, but imagine like how cool. That's why I have so much to do and I'm trying to do all of it. I want to paint them like huge murals. Like imagine this artwork in mental institutes, healing schools. I mean, I've Lumina, the multidimensional starseed school of lights, but right now it's just me, these teachings, rememberings. But I can't wait to have an art school, like a brick and mortar here in Turkey, and invite you guys all to come and play and do art classes. I'm doing monthly free rock painting for all ages here in Turkey. But I mean, imagine like in Vega, I remember doing this kind of stuff like art, but it's all, yeah, it's different. It's like with telepathy. It's with drawing, with crystals and light. Like there's no words because we don't really have that. And I'm gonna just show you. This reminds me of space. It's like I've seen a picture of a space whale, like whales floating. It's kind of like that, water, space. Mikin tata rakata shikina tata rakai. What do you, as I keep coloring, what do you feel? What is this energy like? What are you receiving? Water is healing. Rebecca Campbell was one of my favorite Oracle authors. She's an amazing author. She has was it the Healing Power of Water Oracle deck? Amazing. Water is life. Water is the element I most associate with. What is your element? We're getting close to finishing, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me and staying with me, even though I went over time a little bit, a lot. Spending this time. It looks like this. Look how color, it's changing. What do you see when you connect with this? It looks like, what am I getting? Mikinta tarashikin no omono totorokaita manaatai. What do you feel? I just being shown this is a water purification. It's like a from Arcturus. Arcturians are the galactic healers, master galactic healers. I'm showing it's a Arcturian water purification system looking from like space down, and it's how they're cleaning up the oceans. Did you guys get any information about that? It's really cool. This is like the turbines. It's also a submarine. This looks like the turbine. Again, the fan. Piritina atatarakai. So we're just playing with the geometry, with the light, with the color, the frequencies, and seeing what wants to come. Are there any last questions? So you can close your eyes and beam them to me while I'm wrapping up the reading. Any questions that you have? You have my full attention for a few more minutes. Probably about 10 more minutes. Mikini tatarashana atatarapa tatarakai tono o manai. What is the gift of water that you're receiving right now? When you're thinking about water, just close your eyes and think about a water guide. What is one of your water guides that wants to come to help you in your life right now? Maybe you need a soul guide or a soul water guide. Water animal, I'm hearing. For one of you, it's an orca. Another one, it's a whale. I'm seeing a jellyfish. I'm hearing like a swordfish, a mermaid. Somebody's is a seahorse. I would love to hear in the comments what your animal water guide is coming through right now. Who is it? And what is the medicine? Oh, yeah, the animal. Okay, so yeah, we'll finish at 2 o'clock, about 20 more minutes. So there's so many stories, you guys. So this morning I was like in bed and I was like getting overwhelmed with all the stuff. Like, what am I going to talk about today? And blah, blah, all this stuff. Like, should I keep doing it? And blah, 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 all the stuff. And then, okay, it was gonna after I cleaned up the garden. Okay, I'm gonna show you what it looks like. So I'm just kind of filling in some of this color. By the way, PSS, I never have blank color. Like this is still white, so the code's not finished. It has to be all colored in. So we expanded out, and I'm coming back in to fill in some of the details. In 2 hours, the class will be 2 hours, so 15 more minutes. And then it started to rain, and then I hang my clothes outside. Okay, so I was picking them up and I put them on the bed, and I was just kind of folding them, and all of a sudden this little thing, it like pops out. I said, what was that? It was a grasshopper, you guys. They've been coming up in my awareness the last few days. So yeah, with the water, it's about the animals. What is the water animal guide that's coming through for you right now? So the grasshopper is not a water animal, but it came and it wants to be part of this. So it's coming back into my awareness. And I was just so happy to see it. My husband was in the room, so he caught it and released it, and it like, from our balcony, and it went to the tree and it'll fly away, totally alive. And then I thought, wow, there's a lot of insects getting my attention. I'm very connected with the insect realm. I'm very connected with animals. I love animals. And then I just Googled grasshopper spirit animal, like spirit message. So I invite you to do that. Everything is online, right? We have access to so much information and wisdom and everything. And so it was all about luck and fortune and like jumping and taking advantage of opportunities and keep going, because think about how high they can jump and how high you can jump into your next, this is like a messenger of being able to quantum jump. So even though I don't know how, like I'm going from 0 to like 1,000,000 with all of it, like right now, just launching everything at once. And it's quite overwhelming, and I'm seasick, and I'm like, I'm not grounded. So even in water, you can just connect with your intention to the water element and get grounded and all this stuff. Even with all that, I was like, what am I gonna talk about? Like it's raining, I had a headache, and I was like, what's the message about the headache? Sometimes it's my hair, it's like all pressure. My head is like going on like all this stuff, like too much information. I'm doing too much. And then the grasshopper came, and I was like, oh, That was very special. Thank you for your visit. What's your message? What's your medicine for me? And it's all about luck and just seizing the opportunity. What was it? It's just a huge messenger of luck and like jumping, like it's like really good luck symbol, and like jumping, like you're being really supported. Take advantage of this. Like you have this momentum, take the momentum. Just like all the solar flares coming in right now. Use the energy to propel you. Okay, rapid fire into the next quantum leap. Use the energy like the grasshopper momentum, like jumping up, like to propel you to your highest timeline. Seize it. You have to make an effort. You have to go, and the universe will catch you, support you, will lift you. But you have to do something. Get off the couch. Mama bear, get off the couch. Make an effort. Do the thing. Ask for what you need. Ask for support, right? So our guides cannot interfere. What is it? The free will, right? You have to ask for what you need. You need money, ask for it. You need support, ask for it. You need a relationship, ask for it. Ask for what you need. And then the universe will play its magic. So just be open to what inspirations arise. And in this case, it has a lot to do with water. So I thank the grasshopper. Thank you, my friends. There's messages everywhere. You are not alone. We're all together, but we're all experiencing magic in a different way, but we are all master magicians. Here it is, blending a little bit of the colors. It's helping to integrate the energies. This is very high frequency. Drink lots and lots of water. But before you do, remember to hold it next to your heart with 3 breaths and charge it with love. Ask the water like you would program a crystal. Ask the water to support you, to give you what you need, to help you integrate, to attune your frequency to what you need. Okay, I'm going to drop some light codes. Kirikina ana amana totoro shantarakai. Kinikina atara patarayana ana atoroko amanatai. I want to show you part of it. It changes the whole energy. Like I can't breathe properly now if I can't finish that. Like it's impossible. So I'm gonna just keep going. These light codes are gonna help you integrate water in your life today, and you know, working with this energy, working with the elements. Mother Water wants you to connect with her today in a special way, and I'd love to hear. That's why I'm gonna open a Telegram channel as soon as I have a moment to breathe and figure it out. So we can share our artwork, so we can share our comments and our questions and our excitements and celebrate our wins and witness each other and support each other. It's so important. Community is so important. And it's not just the community in person, which is so important. Like like people need to see you. Get out. Stop hiding. But it's about us coming together. It's about supporting and lifting each other up and holding each other, listening, and just let your religion be kindness. That's what I say. My religion is kindness. Be kind to people, because this is not easy. And we are aware of some of what's going on, right? So many people don't even have that luxury. And it's like their world is literally being rocked, as you know, as you've all been experiencing. What I have, it's not fun. But we are not victims. We are powerful beyond measure. I just had an itch, so I'm going to just take a moment to breathe. Okay, we're coming to the close. So just putting your hand on your heart and just dropping into breath, slowing down, asking the energies, the light, the transmissions, activations from this collective reading for today that is for the highest and greatest good of us all. whoever's listening now, live or on the replay. Thanking all of the information, thanking the messages, thank you, the guides, for joining us. And I would like you to ask if you have final question that I can talk about while I'm finishing up the code. Just feeling water, connecting with the elements. I'm gonna do this light blue, I think. Be light blue. While I'm finishing this, just be in the space. Shamana tatarakai konakai. Thinking about it's like a 2-hour call, you guys, and how fast that went in the timeless no space. What healing energy, healing wisdom, healing insights you received? Nama natataraka shamanati tarakai. Thinking about how you've changed and shifted. And if you like this kind of work, I'm asking you to jump in with me and play, because we're going to go really deep. This is collective. Imagine when I'm focused as a projector, I hyper focus on people and I see clearly. Imagine a 3-month container of this. We're going to go deep, you guys. We're going to have fun, you guys. It's going to be awesome, you guys. We're going to do colors and codes and magic, all kinds of stuff. It's revolutionary, this work, you guys. We're working in the quantum. We're working multidimensional. We're working on all layers, aspects, and space of time. Code is almost done. Last part. Mikin, okay. If you have any questions, let me know. I really, if you got this far, first of all, thank you. I honor you for spending your precious time and energy with me and helping to co-create this session because this is a co-creation, because you are informing with your questions, with your presence, what we did today, whether you are aware of that or not. I honor you as a starseed, a light worker. I honor you for saying yes, for showing up, for watching the replay and getting all the way. I honor you on this journey as a warrior, badass warrior of light, for doing all the stuff, even though it's not fun, it's not easy, it's difficult, it's crazy, but doing it anyways, showing up anyways. I honor you for being here with me, because we are not alone. We're helping each other. We are holding each other up. We're magnetizing each other. We're activating each other. We are singing to each other. The last part is about the frequencies, like singing. Next time, it's about water and the sonar. Like, next time you're in the water, I want you to sing, to hum. Let the frequency guide you. Let water bring you healing. They're saying if you need healing, if you have pain, program your water for healing energy to, it's like molecularize. In 5 minutes, let me close, I promise. You can program the molecules in the water to calibrate it. This is like Arcturian healing, they're telling me. It's like a water healing chamber. So take a glass of water and you just set an intention, you hold it 3 beats on your heart, clear it, and then charge it like you would do with a crystal for the exact molecular structure that's going to bring you healing and relief. And it will do just that. Here's the completed code, my lovely friends. What do you see when you look at it? Just kidding, almost finished. When I'm looking at it, it's different from when I look at it on the screen. So sometimes as an artist, it's helpful to take picture and then look at it through a different lens. Look at it upside down, look at it different angles. It just wanted to change the purple color. It's not purple, it's like a dark indigo. Now I'm mixing it with this color. Much cooler in person. One day my artwork is going to be huge in exhibitions because people are meant to experience it in person live. Not a digital version, but hey, that's where we are. It's all good. Just show up, and embrace it all. It's all perfect. Piritina ana tatarakai tashikini ina atatarakai. Oh my gosh, I am in love with this. I can't wait to take a picture and upload it. It's phenomenal. Thank you for co-creating with me, guys. And I want to go back to the green, this green. I love it. The colors are so glorious. Okay, so let me just talk to you while you're closing. So closing your eyes. From a state of gratitude and grace for this experience, for being guided and showing up, answering the call, creating space in your day, for your healing, for this experience. Gratitude for all the messages, the codes, the keys, the templates that showed up today, the colors, activations, the lights. Knowing that you're forever changed. You're a better version of yourself. And you're going to take this energy out into the world around you. And it is for the highest and greatest good of all. You're going to be able to share these water codes with people. Share this light, share this magic with people. You're going to be able to remind people about the power and the magic, the healing properties of water in all of its forms. We are water. Water is life. We are water. We are life. Nikinini, I just thank you. I see you. I honor you. I appreciate you. I love you. Nikinta taraka mana atotoro koshana atatarakai taraki kiki nikika tataraka patatarakai. Mana ata mana atai. Kono o mana atatarakai. Just relaxing, breathing in the water. loving yourself, thanking yourself. Being present. Kono ana amana tatai tara shikin tarakai. This is a prayer. This is a blessing. Opening your eyes, taking a look at the final code. What should we call that code? I'm just hearing water healing code. And I would love to hear in the comments or message what this code and this journey, this 2-hour journey of creating this code. The whole thing is a transmission. I'm hearing a siren outside, an ambulance. I started with the call to prayer. Now I'm hearing ambulance. Just, it's like bringing your awareness back to center. Thank you. Like, we birthed this together. I feel like that with all of my artwork. It did not exist 2 hours ago. And now it's here. Yay! Congratulations, we birthed this baby together. I couldn't have done it without you. I love you. I thank you. So this completes Lumina's transmissions for this week. And if you haven't, this is the longest one, but I invite you to go back and watch 1, 2, 3, and 4 episodes on my YouTube channel under Live with Lumina. I'm just getting started. And I'll be back. Have a beautiful weekend, you guys and girls and beings of light. I'll be back on Monday. So my schedule, I don't know, but I kind of like it. We'll see if I want to do more of this. But what I'm feeling right now, I'm not boxing myself in. What I'm feeling is Monday will be story time. And then Tuesday and Thursday is art time, Wednesday is oracle time, and Friday is the Q&A. And I have a feeling they will probably have something to do with the 4 elements. Because you guys, that's who I am. That's what they just told me. So today, water code. Next Friday will be another elemental code. They just told me. I love it. So happy Water Day. And I will see you. I will see you on Monday. Enjoy your weekend. Please like, share, do all the stuff. You know, share this with anybody who may resonate. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Let me know how I can help you. We're here together. I just honor you. I love you. I am so grateful for being here right now. And stay strong, stay awesome, stay joyful, stay magical, and we will connect again soon. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you from my heart to yours. Have a magical day. Make it your best. And I will see you soon. All my love. Thank you.